Greetings, everybody. Good to hear now. Thank you for that. Hope everybody's having a great day. Hopefully, you can hear me 5 by 5. We've got Dr. Dragon in the house. We got Captain Trek hanging out with us this morning, as well as Liger Fan. Great to see you. We've got Catsith, of course, Snortopoopus Cuber, and Judacan. What is up, Judacan? Let's see who else is here. We've got Lord Thoth, one of the amazing wrenches on the channel. Of course, so is Captain Trek, and of course, just another red shirt is here as well. Xenomorph is here, also wrenching. I'm so blessed with wrenches. The lovely Sherry is here. Greetings. Let's see who else is rolled in the door. D. Bud Martin. Greetings, my friend. I know we've got other folks that are rolling in here right now as the show gets started. Vince Womack. What's up, Vince? Good to see you. Let's see who else we've got. I think I said that 70s rock fan already, but let's see who else is in the house. Let's see. Critizable, the Rainbow Knight. And as Captain Trek mentions in the chat, do check out the Gilded server. Thank you for that. Trying to grow over there as quickly as I can, build up a fun little community that we can maybe share some exclusive games and things like that, game time, maybe a few other things. Pat S is hanging out with us today. This is kind of a neat jam, right? Little background music there. I can't believe this is insane. I mean, literally, I am I am sharing from my presence device. This is really cool. I'm impressed so far. Oh, let's see. Horny Alpha's here. Eric K, good to see you, my friend. Man, last night was a blast hanging out with everybody over on Comics Division's channel. Andrew Northman, good to see you, my friend. The Grifter is here. Morgan King is here. One man show. Yeah, the audio is going to stink. I mean, that's just one of the things with the built-in audio on the platform. It is what it is. Oh boy, we have to get going. Don Incognito, Monkey Jeebus, Mr. Shirt, I said already, Master Sidearms is here, and here we go. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, wherever you are and whenever you're watching. Thanks for checking out the 6-Minute Daily. That's right, we're starting with a story on the screen because there's one I want to talk about for a little while, so kind of got to get cooking. So here we go. First of all, Marvel is developing a Nova project with the Moon Knight scribe Sabir Pirzada. Now, in and of itself, this may not sound like it's going to be an issue, but unfortunately, this person has been brought up through the ranks of the current Marvel structure, which means you know what you're already going to expect. We already know that, unfortunately, there might be some disappointment with Moon Knight. I wouldn't get my hopes up for Project Nova, especially if they're going to change the character and the storyline around this particular story. These are the concerns that I've always worried about with these projects, and until we start to get a robust content development interest of our own independently, we're going to continue to get, well, maybe some things that aren't so great. I still will hold out some hope because this person is quite highly thought of, but we'll have to see at the end of the day what comes out of this. And of course, we'll have to see what comes out of Moon Knight. Moving on from there, we have, of course, something from our friends over at Paramount. See, like I've been mentioning, they need money. and they need money badly. They are currently in the process of raising $1 billion in fresh cash. Excuse me, cash. There we go. Early to casket. I know. I'm sorry about that, but they're looking for cash right now to do essentially probably restructure their debt. Although some of their debt is due very late on, I have a full expectation that because they weren't actually able to live up to the negotiated re-merging between Viacom and CBS with the federal government, that they're really now in a quandary of how to go about paying back that debt. Also, at the same time, they also have issues with the fact that they're only producing half as much content as they promised. So we'll have to see where that leads them in the future. And of course, I was already between cash and casket. I guess that's an easy mistake to make, right? Of course, we also have a weird thing in sports ball. If you pay attention to the Final Four, one of the number one seeds actually lost last night to Arkansas. That's called a bracket buster. And if you are interested in more sporty things, check out the G&G folks on Sports Wars. They do a really good job of covering that. Or check out Black and White Sports, because let me tell you, John and partner, they do a great job over there. So I love that. And then, of course, we have the Oscar ceremonies. So much controversy these days, and it's all trumped up drama. I mean, let's just face it. Let's just be honest. Oscars, it says here, their protest rumblings grow, could turn ceremony upside down. All of this is over the fact that some segments of folks that are in Hollywood are just now recognizing that they are being treated as second-class citizens. Sometimes they're referred to as below the line folks. And those are going to be the folks that, or I should say the categories, that are going to be pre-recorded and edited down so they fit neatly in between all the other live presentations. This is going to be very strange to witness in real time, because this is kind of like a microcosm of what's happening in the greater world around it, where you are seeing people coming to the realization that essentially there's going to be haves and have-nots. That's just happening in, entertainment right now, and at least in an area that they're just, oh shoot, this is affecting me. Yeah, no kidding. We've been telling you it's going to affect everyone. Of course, we're moving on from there to the variety story about James Bond. That's right. Amazon is already devaluing the Bond name by creating a television competition show based on James Bond. The world of James Bond is hitting the streaming world a lot sooner than you'd think. It's called On the Road with 007's Road to a Million. That's going to be an interesting show, don't you think? No. Again, cheapening the brand as quickly as they possibly can. This is happening across the board in entertainment. We should probably figure out a way to reacquire some of the things that we love, but that's maybe down the road a ways. Now, in the UK or in Europe as a whole, you're starting to see Facebook, Google, Amazon, Apple start to be heavily regulated. That's right, and you're going to start to see the same thing in the United States. Basically, they've agreed on a landmark Digital Markets Act, which essentially is going to make it so that these entities cannot operate as a monopoly, and it's going to cut out a lot of the practices that they've been trying to implement over there as they've been doing here in the United States. Of course, from there, we have US VOD operators actually gaining ground in Europe because of the depletion of the public funding in public broadcasting there, which I don't know, it's a mixed bag. It's either good or bad depending upon your point of view. To me, maybe it's not so bad. But hey, Archive 81 was canceled after one season over at Netflix, which if you were a fan of that show and, where one person was tracking another person's documentarian work, maybe you're bummed out, but I didn't see a lot of value in it from the beginning. Hey, that's just me. Japan's film industry has imported a real problem that we have here in the U.S. They are rocked by a assault allegation, the Me Too movement of their own, and that's not great. It's a pretty prominent director that has been accused of these things. Now, unfortunately, I had more stories, but because I talked so long on other things, I'm out of time. I want to say thank you for being here today. Don't forget to check out a random live stream that'll be happening later in the day, and of course, all of the great content that we get to celebrate over the weekend. With that being said, be sure to take care of yourself, take care of others, wash your hands, of course, because it's good hygiene. And until next time. Bye. Thanks for visiting today. Be sure you're subscribed and hit that for alerts.
Yay!
Of course, like and share all of the videos that you can, as it helps with the algorithm. Have a great day. All right, that was pretty bonkers. I'm going to have to figure out a slightly better setup for the next time I travel. To all of you who showed up this morning, thank you. Hope everybody's having a great day. If you're watching on the replay, thank you for that as well. Thank you to my mods. Thank you to my subscribers, members, and everybody in between. I appreciate you all for being here. And I hope everybody has a great day. Happy Friday, everybody.